Hi, boys and girls. Teacher Laura here. It's story time, and it's time for us to read the second half of the book. The title of a book is Red Leaf, Yellow Leaf, and it's written by Lois Helleret and probably illustrated by him too, because pictures in here are beautiful. He draws very nice pictures for us to see about the seasons and how the leaves change and how our squirrels and animals live in the forest. Okay, so let's go ahead and go over our vocabulary words before we move on. Our vocabulary words are leaf. Leaf. There is a leaf on the tree that's changing colors. Leaf. The next word is seeds. Seeds. There are many seeds hanging from the tree, and they fall to the ground, and that's how a new tree grows. The seeds fall to the ground. Seeds. And those are the seeds to a maple tree. Sprouts, the little sprout, when the seeds fall to the ground, they grow a little sprout, and then they grow roots underneath the ground. Roots. Sugar maple tree. Sugar maple tree. Another one of our vocabulary words. Soil. Remember that soil is special dirt that is cured with lots of vitamins, because when you put your scraps together, it makes the soil, excuse me, it makes the soil rich with vitamins and minerals. Soil. And stem. Stem. This is the stem, the main part of the plant. Stem. And last is woods. These are the woods here. All those tree trunks that you see. The woods is an area of land that's smaller than a forest, and it's covered with many, many trees that are growing. The woods. All right, let's go back to our book. I will open it up and let's see where we stopped, because I put a marker there yesterday and my marker is right here. And we'll go ahead and read the last page that we read, just to get us informed again where we're at, where we stopped. My tree was loaded into a truck filled with other trees, and it was delivered to the garden center. Remember what I said? When you go to Lowe's and to Home Depot, you see the garden center where they have all the plants growing there so that you could take them home and continue growing them. We went there in the fall and picked out my tree. Dad had a hole already dug, waiting for it. So he had his name on his tree. Actually, it had the name of the trees, the kind of trees. This is a sugar maple tree, Norway maple, and a silver maple. So there's different kinds of maple trees. When we got home, we lowered my tree into the hole. I held the trunk while Dad covered the roots. So we got the shovel and started to dig. And when he dug into the ground, it was a surprise. Guess what he found? He found some worms in the soil. Yes, those worms are very important for our soil. All right, now every night before I go to bed, I peek out the window and I wave to my tree. When it snows, I hang up treats for the birds so that they'll have food to eat, Because remember, when it snows, the seeds are covered up underneath the snow, and underneath the snow is the leaves, and underneath the leaves are the seeds. So it's kind of hard for the birds to find them. So people put food out for the birds. Each spring, I look for signs that my tree is growing. So this is the springtime. Remember, there's 4 seasons. There's winter, spring, summer, and fall. By late summer, the crown of leaves is bushy and green. So there are the leaves, bushy and green, and there are the seeds ready to fall down. I love it when the tree flowers turn into wing seeds. So they turn into the seeds, and that's where they fall. And new little seedlings start to sprout, and they start to grow as trees. But if you want to visit my tree, come in the fall. Why does he want you to come in the fall? Because the leaves start to change beautiful colors. Look at that. Red and orange and yellow. That's my favorite time of year. Can you guess why? Yes, I can. Because I love to see, like I said, the leaves changing colors. Roots and sap. This is a bud. In the back, it shows you what a bud looks like. The leaves, seeds, bark. That's the bark of the tree trunk. And the tree flowers. Those are the flowers that grow. Tree flowers right there. Gives you a little bit of information back here. Selecting the right tree, planting times. It tells you when is a good time to plant your trees. If it's the winter, the spring, the summer, or fall. Preparing for the tree site. Where are you going to dig a hole and put the tree into the hole? Wrapping it up and taking stock. That's the end, boys and girls. Very nicely done. I'm so happy that you listened to the story, and you were such great listeners. I saw you sitting and listening, and hopefully you enjoyed the story. Okay? We shall see you tomorrow. Take care. Bye.